Welcome to Power Chat TV. I am running music today. I'm with MC Moseh. MC Moseh is one of the well-known, I'll say artists, well-known persons, well-known personalities within the Ugandan community here in London. Today we're speaking to him after it's been maybe 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah. I've seen you around, but it's been 2 years since we've done something,
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. And today we're speaking to him, and we are so grateful we're speaking to him. I'm so happy he's given us time in this pandemic time. We are not wearing masks. All people out there are saying you should be wearing a mask.
Yeah.
We are about a meter apart.
Yeah.
So if you're mask gonna anyway, we are now speaking to MC Moseh. MC Moseh is one of the, as I said again, one of the males or one of the personalities known here in London, in the diaspora, to voice, to have an opinion, to come up with different types of posts and Twitter, Facebook.
I like contributing to life, innit?
Okay, yes.
It's not a crime, innit?
Okay, yes. First and foremost, we're going to ask you, how have you been?
I've been okay. We say Alhamdulillah. It's been tough. I've lost so many people. One of my friends, I think you've met him before. I used to move around with him a lot. His name is Senior. He passed away. I talked about him in one of my interviews. Actually, the last interview I did with I forgot the guy's name. I talked about him because the guy had just lost his sister, and then just after 2 months he passed away. He died in bed. Yeah. Like as so many Ugandans have passed away in their bed. And I'm sure those are the things you want to talk about, but I don't want to.
Yes, we are going to talk about that, and obviously everybody that has died within the Ugandan community, we just want to say may your souls rest in peace.
Ugandan political leaders, there's one thing you have to understand. The Uganda you know is finished. That old Uganda they know is finished. The new Uganda now is a global Uganda. You go young people born in Australia, in America, well educated. You know, abana bamanyi how the world bwetambula.
How it works.
Ne bonolimba abe Kampala. You know, like I said, I will mix in a little bit of English. Ne bonolimba abe Kampala. Togena kulimba bana ba UK. Togena kulimba bana ba USA. Because the type of education they are having, it's going to be hard. Kabere, whoever is going to come to the leadership of Uganda, the post-Museveni generation, it's not going to be easy to keep fooling people. You understand? So I will stop there. Saga kudiverting anyo.
Diverting to get them master. Let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is we have to acknowledge the fact that life has changed a lot.
It has. Now the thing is, the problem I have now, let's just go straight to politics. The problem I have, okay, still recording. The problem I have now with the situation in Uganda, for instance, the problem I have is the fact that you have leadership who they take themselves as the grandparents, as the carers.
They are stuck.
Let me finish. They take themselves as the grandparents, the carers, and they feel like you have to follow what they're saying. Yeah,
because
they're saying, I did this, you do it. So just listen. If you're not listening to me, why? I died for this country. They don't realize.
No, it's a lie.
Hold on.
It's a lie.
They don't realize. If you look at a history of any country,
someone died for someone.
They've all died. America fought Britain, which was part of Britain, to get independence from Britain. So other Britain.
No, listen. You know? Africans died for Britain in the Second World War. So many Africans, so many Asians fought for Britain. You know, Arabs, they fought for Britain. You know. So you can't be telling people, but that's a lie. That's a lie, and that's how sometimes I get in trouble with the same group of people that, like for example, I support Bobi Wine. I'm not afraid to say that, but I'm a different person. You know, Nzendi Wanjaulo. I'm not just because I support Bobi Wine. I'm not going to make the same mistake my parents did. when they supported Museveni. You know, because they thought Museveni was a superhero. Museveni is the one who is going to save this country. Like that type of prophecy ideology that this guy is, you know, and they gave Museveni all that power, and Museveni used that to fool them for 30 years. So it's the same thing for me. When I see Bobi Wine doing something wrong, I talk about it. But I see a problem. The Ugandan society is still bachalimu that mindset. They think that for Uganda to have a change, it needs some prophetic figure to come. No, it needs a unified energy. You know, let's say Bobi Wine could be a poster boy for the change because he's embraced Katonda. We believe in Katonda has blessed him and has given him that mafuta bakachimugamba mutadeko mafuta. But at the end of the day, it does not stop the fact that it has to be a team of young people where they are able to criticize or quote Bobi Wine wakola problem. That's the only way. That's the only problem in Jendaba today, where you see people cursing each other, people, you know, using divisive language, and they think it's okay
within the Bobi Wine team.
Yeah.
Anyway, can I just say, I know you've spoken of Bobi Wine. For me, I'm not gonna lie. My guy originally was Mr. Besigye, so he didn't run. So,
but you know what?
I guess I've got a feeling he just told Bobi Wine, "You go."
No, he didn't. He didn't.
I'll put my people behind
that
you.
nigga didn't, man. That guy, he had a chance to recruit Bobi Wine. Basically had, but because they have this individualistic,
they want to be the one
syndrome, you know, they want to be the one. Even in Bobi Wine is in there, and you can see it. You know, this is what I said. I truly support Bobi Wine from day one.
I have to say the Bobi Wine 3 years ago to the Bobi Wine now is different, because I saw him recently doing an interview. He was so boisterous.
You know, his energy.
So confident.
Yeah, that's energy.
He'll tell this guy, just watch yourself.
Yeah, he needs it. Yeah, he needs that. But what I'm saying is, it's not even Bobi Wine's problem. It's the people.
Can I just say something before we dive off again?
Yeah.
Now, I personally believe, let's be honest, Uganda needs a change.
Definitely.
I'm sorry for people out there who think otherwise. But
you don't have to say sorry. It's common sense. Uganda needs change. Come on, say it. Say it.
I'm just saying.
Stop saying sorry.
Uganda needs a change. It does need a change. Unfortunately, all you people out there who are thinking, no, this man is old. Then we're going
I'm going to advise you.
I won't go down.
Don't do personal attacks on him.
Okay, I'm not going down the age route. I'm going down the age route of the years of service.
Yeah.
I'm not saying as the individual, as the years of service.
Yeah.
The man has served a long time.
Yeah.
And because he served a long time, his age becomes a factor.
Yes, of course.
Now, if you look at the Americans where they've elected Joe Biden.
Yeah, he's older than Museveni.
They're like in the same age group.
But same age group. That's why I say we don't use age, because when you use age, you give another person a chance to debate about, because they will say, "Oh, look at America," but it's a different scenario.
No. What I mean by age, I mean the service.
Yeah.
So now Joe Biden, I know he did serve under Obama. Now he's
he served politics. He's been in politics for almost same time Museveni has been in politics.
But in terms
still,
of being the head of the main office, he is the person in charge now. The only difference, obviously, the democracy in America can't be compared to Uganda.
Yeah, if you say so. If you say so.
It is completely. I'll probably say this is a true opinion, not subjective. True
it's
opinion.
A subjective opinion.
No way. American democracy cannot be compared to Uganda.
No, man. It's all bullshit, man. They're all the same people.
No, you can't. Let me give an example.
American country has been killing people for how many years?
No, let me give you an example. The reason why I say that is because now it comes down to institutions. Yeah. So say you have the institution of the army, for instance.
Yeah.
If Biden was to drop down dead tomorrow, the army will carry on. the institution of, I mean by institutions.
Now you're going back to my point,
now,
yeah?
You know, this is what I'm saying, the democracy is different.
Yeah.
Now, in Uganda...
What is democracy, Ronnie?
Okay, democracy, for me, is an illusion of an opinion.
Okay.
That's
I would agree with you. I thought you was going to describe it in a formal way, the way they say it.
No, it's an illusion of an opinion.
I think England has more democracy than America.
I think every nation in the world has a form of democracy. And then you just have a little bit, so we have...
No, Museveni, he's just, he knows how to use that formality to manipulate Ugandans. I would, like Tanzania, the way people like say, oh, Tanzania. There's no democracy in Tanzania. There's no democracy. Yes, they may be happy with the system over there, but come on, man, this guy had, his opponent had only one like he only had one member of opposition, just one. What do you know the population of Tanzania?
Yes,
it's probably bigger than Uganda.
Yeah, it's more than
you know.
Uganda.
So
no, but what I'm saying is that, okay, now this is why I say there's a form of everything in a lot.
Yeah.
So there's, England has socialism.
Yeah.
England has capitalism. It's a capitalist society.
It's a capitalist.
And England has
socialism is not given a chance because I'm a socialist.
No. I'll tell you why when I say socialism, because we have a form of benefit system.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So now we've got this coronavirus and they're giving out the furlough.
Yeah.
That is socialism.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of democratic socialists.
Yeah. So there's a form of communists. And there's a form of dictatorship.
Oh, no, you can't mention communists in England.
No, let me tell you, there's a little bit of everything in most governments. Other governments have it more than others. If you go maybe to Russia, China, they're more communist.
But they also apply bits of capitalism.
Exactly.
In the business sector,
And they give you freedom to a certain level, just like what you got in Uganda. You talk against the ruling elite to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You could possibly dissipate after 3 months of who knows.
Yeah. Is that a fact? Is that a fact?
It's a fact because Uganda, I don't know what's happening in
I'm
in the era of...
No,
again, in the era of Museveni, you've got public assassinations, of which you don't see in a lot of other countries. When those assassinations have happened, you've not had public inquiries. And you've not had public prosecutions.
How would you describe Uganda in contrast to Rwanda?
I describe Uganda as a military democracy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I would describe
it. And Rwanda?
I would describe Rwanda as a military democracy. I would describe them similar because they are from the same...
One gave birth to the other.
Yeah. It's like they're...
But I do. At least I would rather have Rwanda's system maybe than someone allowing you to talk all the rubbish and all the propaganda that's going on in Uganda, making people feel like they know everything, and then they get killed for the same reasons for the same rights they're given, they get killed. You understand? You would rather have someone who stops you to talk than a person who allows you to talk to get killed. You know what I mean? So
but is that seen as a ploy to pull out the opposition?
No, because the thing is, African leaders, they don't lead Africans. They don't lead. They just rule Africans on commands from Western countries. Because when you look at Bobi Wine, people, man, let me make this clear again. I support Bobi Wine for limited reasons. Yeah.
Is it because there's no alternative?
He's my friend. I've known him for a long time. He's a strong guy. I can't deny the fact this guy is a very strong guy. He's mentally strong. But there are certain things that I don't agree with. I don't like the influence of Western governments. At this day and age, Uganda as a country has smart young people who can reorganize that society and make it really a beautiful country. You understand? We cannot have a same puppet like Museveni. Museveni, he's been good to these people, but he's old now. They want him out. This is what I don't understand about people like Museveni, because I think he's a clever guy. He's a clever communist. Even when you look at it in a common understanding, Museveni should understand that even if he was working in BT, even if he's working in Virgin Media, he at this age they would be preparing for his retirement. It would have been a long time ago.
It would have.
You understand? So the Western interest in Museveni has gone, but Museveni, because he's a self-centered, like I told you, please take my words piece by piece, yeah? Ugandans as Ugandans, we have this individualistic syndrome. We want to be superheroes.
Yeah, but is it not born from capitalism? Because capitalism is very individualistic.
Yeah, because capitalism is promoted on radio, on TV, so these people have embraced this. Even in Bobi Wine, you see it. You know, he has so much. He has a few young people around him who are really smart, who could be given also a chance. You understand what I'm saying? But no one is allowed to talk. You're not allowed to criticize Bobi Wine. You know, you have. This is a condition they put on you. If you say you support Bobi Wine, shut the fuck up. Don't talk. And I'm thinking, what the hell, man? What you expect me? Like, we want change. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
And it's been interrogated somehow.
That's my brain. I'm thinking, we want change, and you're telling me that I shouldn't talk. You understand what I'm saying? For me, my advocacy, and I'm not going to stop. I want young people to have that self-belief that, look, man, I can tell my president, look, no, it's not going to go like that. Let's sit down and, you know.
I mean, I'll go back to the situation in Uganda again. I feel like Bobi Wine or Chagulanyi, you know, whoever you want to take him, is being given a lot of media.
Yeah, he deserves it. He was brave. You know, I'm not going to take credit off him for...
But if you look at is Marriott, the guy from FDC. Yeah. He is equally, you know, against the NRM.
Yeah, but their stature, you can't compare.
No. What I'm saying is that
let's be factual. Let's not try to.
Okay.
Bobi Wine, he's a very powerful man. Let's agree on that.
At this time, he is.
But being powerful,
his influences is quite strong.
Exactly. It does not immune him from criticism. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to be biased and say, oh, Bobi Wine, people have embraced him. He's loved. Bobi Wine is more loved than even Kabaka, I'm telling you, at the moment. Yeah. But people have to understand that he's not immune to criticism. This is the democracy that this is what people should expect from any future leader.
Now, now let's put it.
Before we go, let me give you an example of Besigye. Besigye had it all in his hands because he made everything about himself. Yeah, he had Mugisha Muntu, a well-disciplined man. Yeah, Besigye made sure that this Mugisha Muntu don't succeed him. Don't and look. Of all people, why would FDC bring this guy? I don't even know his name. Amriyati something. Yeah. No, use your head. Of all people, why would you bring this guy when you had people like Muntu? Because Besigye is Besigye. Let me speak in Uganda now. Yeah. Besigye talina njawulo na Museveni in character, in personal characteristics. Obalaba, yeah? They all bonna bakambwe nnyo, bonna tebali constructive. They are more focused on achieving a goal, a personal goal. And even Bobi Wine has those elements. You know, I'm sorry, Bobi Wine, he's my friend. I don't care if people will abuse me. Even Bobi Wine, you see, this is what is happening to us now, that even when you're going to criticize or talk about the weaknesses in Bobi Wine, you still have to add on, I expect abuse. You know? So
Bobi Wine is one of the most arrogant men you will find.
Those people, they speak on their account with him. That's a subjective information, so I can't really... I can't add too much on that because that's more of a personal, assessment. But what I'm saying is, for me, from what I know about him and my observation since he went into politics, but I know it is people who give him these powers. you know, Bobi Wine tasobye Bobi Wine. This is a problem. This is what our parents did. Our parents were ate Boba ali bubi nnyo. They use even to send him Nti Museveni, he used to become a kappa, like he used to magically yali afuuka kappa. Tewabiwulira ng'oli muto. Museveni ng'afuuka kappa. Museveni, the things Museveni is accusing of Bobi Wine, ye yabikola to a level ya waggulu. Museveni yattisa abantu bangi. It's the same thing that is happening today. Okitegeera. And
now watch in everything. Watch Tiger Kovako.
Why
is he clinging onto power? Surely there must be some infighting.
No, Munange, it's the ego. It's mululugwansi. Besigye akirina. You know? I've never felt so sad on a political matter. Okulaba muntu worked so hard for Besigye. If Besigye had Uganda at heart, like a dream for Uganda, he would have, like, yandi preparing. All that time Museveni was hustling Besigye, Besigye would have prepared Muntu by now. Abantu bandi badenga, they relate to Muntu. When Bobi Wine went to Besigye yandi recruitunze Bobi Wine. Right now, twandi badde tulina a formidable force of Besigye, of Muntu and Bobi Wine, with the support of Besigye. Naye kati ye Besigye yagamba obanze kinnemye nange si bichi naleta Amriyati. What the fuck is Amriyati going to do? You understand what I'm saying?
FDC yajivamu.
Yajivamu because yalemererwa. Ova otya mu kintu kyotandise nongamba nti gwe you understand what I'm saying? Abantu baffe babalimba nnyo. The problem is nti Museveni allowed Ugandans to talk ne bayitawo. Okiraba omuntu wabakkiriza ne mwogera nnyo muva ku mulamwa. Okiraba it's the same Museveni who pays propagandists to confuse Ugandan. A person will come and say
like Kasuku.
I don't know about that guy, but I know about Tamale Mirun. Tamale Mirun.
Yes.
Yeah, the man will come and tell you Museveni is good, and then he will tell you, but the people with Museveni are bad. But if you have brains, Ngoina Magezi, then how can Museveni be good when he's recruiting wrong people? Do you understand what I'm saying? He's so, but
you don't know which camp he's in.
No. Who pays him? It's Museveni who pays him. But yomanyi for abakiriza mu Katonda. You know why nowadays I've learned to be careful when I'm talking, because not everyone akiriza mu Katonda. Yeah. Katonda ne bw'omulimbalimba otya okitegeera. You remember the story of Musa and Pharaoh? There was that king did not allow abaana balenzi nga babazaala nga babatta. Yeah. And then do you know how his wife found Musa? Okitegeera.
In the water.
Kati ne Museveni we yakkiriza abantu okwogera. That indoctrination of anti-Museveni, the anti-Museveni indoctrination. Abaana bakuze bawulira Museveni mubi, so it had become a song. Ye yalowooza, if you let them talk, so you get to know what they think, like the same what the government do now with technology. They get to know even whatever we're chatting here, maybe someone is listening to us. Some people think it's conspiracy, but it's true. Museveni, so he thought that awabalina because they are talking. What he did not understand that was an indoctrination. Okitegeera ku bwongo bw'omuntu akiwulira buli kanaku anti-Museveni. So most Ugandans, the majority of Ugandans, they're now anti-Museveni. You understand? That's why Bobi Wine came at the right time.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
This is now what I was gonna say. Yeah. Is Bobi Wine came at the right time and seized on the situation?
Of course.
He seized on anti-Museveni.
Of course, yeah.
He saw the opportunity.
Because he's in that...
Natural Nagamba, this opportunity.
No, he's in the age gap. No. Yeah? He's
not the age. No. I meant the situation.
Factors that, because I want us to be objective when not to feel like we are personal. Bobi Wine alimu age gap weyo. Alimu abaana. Like, there's so many, similarities. You understand? So wayogera abaana be baba boogera okitegeera enkula gyakuliddemu biki kati the pain, it makes even people forget that Bobi Wine has made it in life. You understand? Because he speaks the language, the common language. It makes people forget that Bobi Wine is a billionaire. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because he speaks their language. So for me, my advocacy is, let us start from now to make sure that the future leaders, the leaders we have, they have to know that they are not our bosses. They have to know that they work for Ugandans. They have to know that they will be scrutinized. They have to know that they will be criticized for bad practice. They have to know that we will be watching them. We will question them. I want young Ugandans to put that in their head.
But then you're now contradicting your statement.
How?
Because originally you said you wish the system of Rwanda was like in Uganda.
No. I was comparing, I was speaking that in regards to Museveni. To how Museveni is treating people. He allows you, he says talk, and you talk. You understand what I'm saying? You would rather you would rather the person who says, talk, okay, talk, you talk. You understand? Will you talk? But Museveni says, talk is no problem. You talk. You know, do you understand? So don't get me wrong. That was I was trying to show you. That's why I asked you, how would you describe Rwanda in contrast to Uganda? Because they're all military democracy. But when it comes to, if you was to write about both countries, you will see differences.
Now, can I just bring it back and say, do you think Ugandans really need democracy?
It's a tough question because society on its own.
Because I'll give an example. If you go to countries that have made it in the last 30 years, like 30 years, they're not democracy countries.
Yeah, that's. You want me to go back and ask you what's democracy? You understand?
But, it's some form of, as I said an illusion of free speech or whatever choice. But in these countries, if you go to Saudi Arabia, they're not a democracy.
Yeah.
You go to Kuwait, to United Arab Emirates, all these Arab countries, they've accumulated huge wealth. They're not democracy.
But they have socialism. They
have socialism, but not democracy. And socialism can also be quite deadly.
It is, it is, because...
And then let's go to the other ones is China. China, one of the reasons why they are where they are now is because they refuse democracy.
Because democracy is fraud. If you ask 5 people, describe democracy, chances are maybe one person will be able to describe it. Because even in America, because America is the one that is selling democracy. It's capitalists who sell this idea of democracy.
They're the biggest exporters of capitalism.
Yeah, they're the biggest exporters of capitalism. But at the end of the day, even Americans, they don't feel like there's democracy. Look how divided they are. You know, look, Donald Trump until now, he hasn't even admitted that he lost. You understand? And he has almost half of that nation who believe him. Because when you look at the tariff, you know, the voting charts, I think these guys, they almost have half of votes, you know, in count the votes counted. Because Donald Trump, I think he has 78 million or between 70 and 80, and Joe Biden is also between 70 and 85. So you see the margin is not that big. It shows you, when you look at Donald Trump's views, and you look at that huge number, it shows you how that society is divided. So it's not different from...
but then if you go back to the previous years, Hillary Clinton won more votes than Donald Trump.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So he didn't win the popularity
vote. But for me, I'm looking at, in a way, because the votes represent people's views. Because you present your views, and people who you know, identify themselves in the views that you have expressed, you know, they will vote for you because they believe in what you say. You understand? So you cannot underestimate Donald Trump's number, 70 million.
If you had Donald Trump come vehicle, let's go back to Uganda. Now, the other thing is, as Ugandans in the diaspora, you do have Ugandans who have dual citizenship. You do have those who are still Ugandan, you do have those who are British. Now, do you believe or do you think that Ugandans should have a say?
Of course.
No, what I mean by that, a say that actually brings like a change, if that makes sense. Or,
what change?
Have an opinion.
On Ugandan politics, on Ugandan issues.
Yeah, on Ugandan politics, yeah.
I think everyone should have an opinion.
But then the opinion that's going to shape like the policies.
Yeah,
like how Ugandan policies
Ronnie, that's a very big problem we have now, because you have a huge number of people in diaspora who have a very big platform now, and they are using it, exceedingly to speak against Museveni. But the language they are using, it is very dangerous, and you can't blame them, because there's been so much anger piling up in people's hearts. Some people, they left Uganda for political reasons. Some people, they left Uganda for economic reasons. So everyone who left Uganda, they're not going to like Museveni. Let's be honest with you. But what people forget, that the information, the words they use, they are shaping the future. You understand what I'm saying? If you use divisive language, it means you are dividing Uganda. Regardless, you get the change. But how effective is the change going to be for Uganda? You understand what I'm saying? Because when you look at countries like Rwanda is going forward, Tanzania is going forward, Kenya is going forward. We are landlocked. Yeah. If you see a person advocating for violence and fighting, which may influence a civil war, which is possible, because when you look at the factors in place, it's easy for Uganda to have a civil war. No. There's so many Ugandan people. Urban areas are there's so many urban areas now. Young people are so successfully driven. And what does civil war brings? Uganda has already exposed itself for having these rich minerals. There's interest from Western countries, so the market is open. The Western countries, they like to buy these things for cheap. We are landlocked. A war makes money. War makes money. Kenyans will be making money out of Uganda because there's a war. Ugandans don't have enough mafuta, bichi. Rwandese, they will take advantage of Uganda, just as much as we've been taking advantage of South Sudan. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, this is where Uganda, let's be careful, because change is bound to happen. Change again kutuka. Abana Uganda, I don't know why they, sometimes okupa penyo is Museveni is going to go. When you look at his physical health, the guy is not there for too long. I'm not saying tetava okati. But I want you to be careful the language you're using. You have people in diaspora telling people in Uganda. You have people in diaspora openly telling in Uganda to kill themselves, to kill each other. Like someone telling abantu ba people power to go and kuocha nyumba ya someone, whoever is supporting movement. I understand your anger, but do you know what you're playing with? You understand what I'm saying? That's a very kankubudeko Rwanda's genocide, teyatandika because Rejema and Kagame, they went to Rwanda to fight, It had started long time ago because people were promoting this divisive language on radio stations. So when the war happened, it just opened.
Yeah, but do you think people like Bobi Wine are seizing that? And he'll come and say, no, we're peaceful, we're this, but he's not really.
I'm going to give you
he's not sending
I'm going to give you a scenario that happened that people didn't realize. Bobi Wine was, when he was, kubanga anyiga naye muntu, okitegeera, bano bagayi bamuyisa bubi nnyo oge mazima. So wanyiga, and he hasn't been in politics for so long, he's been an entertainer, remember that? The language that people use in entertainment has no boundaries, He's well known for living a very controversive life, So that is still in him. So when you upset him, anger igenda kureleasinga.
So it's an ego.
So we bamunyiza nagende waka empale z'abakwano baziuziza. So he was saying, you're gonna see Libya here. He forgets that he is so powerful that every word that comes out of his mouth influence how people react. You understand? So the next time we agenda somewhere Eastern Uganda ne bamukwata, you know what Ugandans did? Ne bagenda ku makubo ne bakuba aba police bichi. And I want to say this to Ugandan people. They have to agree with me or they don't have to. Okitegeera, this is psychological. I can justify this psychologically. And muntegere yaffe y'abantu. Okitegeera, tuyina kye bayita flight okutya. The flight, your flight wound.
Flight or fight.
Reaction, yeah? Yeah. Nti, omuntu abanga alina emmondo. Do you understand? Aba atya. Because ono omusirikale naye naye mugezi, akimanyi nti abantu baakoowa Museveni. Okitegeera. So, bw'aba amanyi nti akolera government, chances are agenda kutambula ng'emmundu already eri coached. Because he see these soldiers balina amasimu nabo babeera ku Facebook balaba. Okitegeera, they fear for their life regardless nti baba balina emmundu. They also fear for their life. So they gain ne baba sending for a task like that nti mugenda mu Central Kampala wali akajagalalo. Okitegeera, this bana basirikale, they are aware that people bako they can do anything. Okitegeera. And then you have people on Facebook telling abaana be Uganda abavubuka nti mulina okubeera nga aba Libya. These kids, they have mobile phones, they've watched what Libyans do, so they are ready. Bana bako go game mazima. The problem we have until we deny the facts on ground, ne twagala ntino tulowooze nti tugenda tuli mu movie naye nga ate tuli mu reality. Okiwulira kati omusirikale ajja alina emmundu, awulira kerere nyingi nnyo. Think about it psychologically, yeah? Kati oli omuntu n'akwata amayinja n'akuba omusirikale, you know, the chances of omusirikale n'okunyiga trigger nyingi nnyo, almost 80% nti agenda kukuba ki. Ate bano abantu abali Bulaya basinga basomyeko, bamanyi it will happen. Okitegeera, this is why I want to ask abantu abali Bulaya, if you think nti that's another method, yeah? Why don't you tokubira abewaka ewammwe abaganda bo, abaana babasista bo, abaana bo n'obagamba omanyi mwambale mugende mu kibuga, njagala mugende ku polisi y'egundi mujooche, asking your family because omanyi nti kyakabi. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't stand tobeere eno in comfort zone n'ogamba abaana b'abantu tebalina kyakulya biki nti bakole ki. They're still gonna get me wrong saying this, but if it saves lives, alhamdulillah. Kati omuntu nakuba abantu, almost 100 people died. Okitegeera, who do you blame? I blame both sides. Okitegeera, bona kubanga any leader mu nsi Ronnie, ekintu ky'osookako okukola